Another attempt at the plant. But it's just bullying from C9. Finally, inroads for energy. They get some key kills, but Vic is stuck into the side through the smoke. It's unfathomable! Vic, 3 kills, alone on side for that second kill.
Last player standing.
And after Psalm found the 3K as well, yes. You weren't kidding. Just an unbelievable Red Bull clutch from Vic. And it's going to be difficult to deal with if you're Furia. You're not used to this type of playstyle.
Okay, it's one way to deal with you.
Might not matter.
He's going to be spotted out. You can follow the sound cues if you are Furia, but how do you disrespect the util? The answer is you don't really. Dodging and weaving past it. One through the back of the side of the team trying to take a swing! And my god, Havoc! Ripping off heads!
Enemy remaining. Thrifty.
Look at this. This is the start that we see. The instant TP out and the full distraction from the player in the back, Heath.
Insight, healthy and ready. They have a flash now from King. They need to get a little bit more room. Oh, the teamwork. They're just setting up walls of pistols here to retake, but Aspas and Shenum fire back. Oh my god. Aspas, he does it! 4K for Aspas. Wakes up with the Red Bull clutch.
EG being kind of a team of last chances, second chances, that kind of thing. And a lot of players that are example of that. Ye1 stuck into this corner, does well with his stinger to clean up this eco round, but Pricey especially, he's had his chances. Ye, he's gonna give it to us. They want an ace. He's got his chance, of course.
Yeah, look, Ye mops up all the kills, but you gotta shout out Supa with the paranoia combo. There's also then a stun coming in from Nature from the A side of the map.
1 enemy remaining.
Gorgeous work.
Of course, that's your iBuyPower Ace. They're giving away a $100 Riot gift card and $100 in iBuyPower rewards.
That is a big check mark there for Sentinels.
Back to the pistol round.
Oh my gosh,
This time with weapons.
They read it completely, but they're gonna read the speed back onto him. Relay Bolt gets a few stuns there, but they're still trying to get the trades when Zekken is more than ready to return fire. A clone helps him out, get out of that situation. Oh my god, they're just taking the fights. Are we gonna find it? Where's Boostio? Where is he? Oh,
Busio always good with the Sheriffs. Heard where the TP came out from.
there it is.
Look at that. The pistol round was perfect. The small change coming through here from 100 Thieves was that they added more players to push behind.
And this is up to John Cutie here. He's actually figuring they're going to go both sides. And just keeping 1-1 in sight. Xander about to walk into the crosshair, the double up! And he sees the Teos elbows. He gets the Teos shot as well! John Cutie with the 3K in an unstoppable moment!
That's what I was talking about. From EU onto Bang, down towards the bottom middle, you walk for content and you get caught off guard by incredible positioning and shots here from John Cutie.
Stood up and reinforced with the numbers advantage, and it's gone bad, from bad to worse. As Brock falls, Finesse and Sam trying to hang on to this and white knuckle their way through it. Again, it's going to have to be on to Sam, a 1v2 with 37 HP. Think that energy have asked for, and then some. Once again, his number has been called, and he delivers the Red Bull clutch for NRG.
And they line up for him here.
1 enemy remaining.
Beautiful.
Dude, they're so overlaid, you can, I mean,
They tried to double swing him, but that off angle,
Come on.
just not
Come on.
expected.
They can't stop me.
Yep.
Numbers favour Sen now in this 4 versus 3, and they're on the front part of the site, but Kesnin, surely he's not going to run out. His Interlope is in for free. Surely looking to excise a toll now, but it's awkward. He's got to swing out and get a trade at best, but it's Mazzino, vintage Mazzino. Able to use that ultimate now, give Bang the hot foot. He's stunned up, but he misses a golden opportunity. Bang healthier right now, has to keep moving here. Mazzino catches him. Oh my god. That is dirty business.
The toughest soldiers, don't they, Wyatt? See how this goes down.
Oh my god, that is gross. I feel like I need to take a shower after watching that. How the hell?
He has to get away from this now and allow for a plant. So again, Crew are looking for one of those signature floods. This time, the Shock Dart won't claim the rate's life.
Another half is like trying to flood in. Zekken is too sharp.
Oh, buddy, that is filthy. 3 for Zekken now at null command in play. Give him the rest. Just Kesnet left now, and Zekken will box it away. There is your iBuyPower Ace, folks. Remember, what an energizer. Well and truly, back back in the server. Look at this devious licks here, that three-piece.
No, and he said, let me just do something a little extra with the dash into the ADS one tap. Let me just give something to the crowd really quick, something light.
This is a little bit pick-me-up.
Right?
Twinkle toes.
Effortless, didn't even smile, didn't even grin, not even a little smirk.
He'll be slowed up though. That tail util will make this a bit awkward. It's now a 2v2. Verno has to make the play. Verno, the one that couldn't complete it previously. And Donut, the professor.
Got to see that on the replay. That looked absolutely mental. Oh my God, Bruno should have had that locked up.
He's using a yoga mat for a mouse pad, surely.
We're able to isolate the prior two fights as well with some really swift jiggle peaks. Honestly, won't be any time to use that ult. It's going to come down to the gunfights. Can Osmos actually get a kill?
Unreal.
He does. That's a great opener.
In a split second before the tail util comes in, he gets the shot. Now it's up to Jorg. 1v3. Verno's down. He's knocking him apart. Above him, it does pass. The headshot connects, and surely not Jorg. He's done it again. It's just unreal. It's uncanny.
Straight out of the Waylay trailer on the A site, 1v3. Back-to-back rounds from G2 where they are hitting inhuman flicks, man. How does he get that onto Osmos up top?
He does it again.
This is why they've signed him. This is why.
And now they lean here more in the direction of Art. Askia knows the Digizin is still here. He knows there's a double up, in fact, for Loud. This is scary here. And there's Askia emerging, takes Digizin down instantly. Kawanzin spotted out, of course. That's the Nightfall doing work. A second here for the 2G duelist. He's got to respect that special delivery. As the steel gun comes in, and Askia. Great start to this half. Loud get into it, start to download him a little bit more, and there it is, folks.
Knowing that they were all deafened. So he pops out of this ultimate. I do think Digizin dodged the Nightfall, but still couldn't win that fight. Then Vinny had no chance against him, and that shot there was crisp.
Here's the Armageddon though. Nobody there to be affected by it, but it'll still be a cleanup. It's up to Pancada here versus 4. 2G now trying to give themselves a staging ground to end the series. But Pancada stands up, finds 2. It's unreal!
Pancada on the Astra, sitting with 22 kills to his name right now. I mean, the first they line up for him, and then the last two players, they wait. It's like, let's get the swing at the same time. But no, Pancada precedes them. That preemptive strike catches them off guard.
If Pancada doesn't win a 1 versus 4, the economy for Loud essentially broken. There's just so little to work with. They're forcing Awkward to try and stay in the game.
Bang and John has his ult.
Yeah, big retake ultis.
And they've got to know that this is where the hit's headed. I wonder if he pops it early here.
Narrate's gonna need to find something. Good sees to come out from him, and now the
there.
ultimate!
Oh my gosh, they're cooked! They have nowhere to go! 3 fall at the hands of John!
Kidding me!
And Zelsis on the crunch, Ye's on the turn.
Here it comes. So early haunt, repositions, and then goes for this jump. Okay, yeah, the C's lands on minimap.
30 seconds left.
But that is crazy.
Narrate clotheslines him.
And Ye just didn't have his gun out. The knife was primed. Now Zelsis ratting inside of the smoke, can't get the job done.
Icy there to strike again. It's
Oh my God!
What in the world was that? Concerning than anything else. I mean, that response was cold.
The first kill is silliness. Here, 2 kills, and then, oh yeah, I see 2 bullets come at me through the smoke. Bye-bye, bye-bye!
Kind of patiently held their ground and dealt with the stack instead of pivoting away from them. What does 100 Thieves do? They'll just spray them all down, I guess.
Okay! We love a good eco ace to Digizin. It's like, oh my God, how do I avoid this guy? How do I avoid this guy? Free PC giveaway for the first ace of the week and $100 Riot gift cards and $100 in iBuyPower rewards every time there's an ace. Let's just see it again.
This one was so fast. How does he manage to spray down 4 in that spot? I only even see 3 players on the screen.
With the Hunter's Fury too, so he can't cancel the ult is huge. Now the clock is gone.
Are they going to be able to find their way in? The Cove breaks. 2 kills coming through. All of them fall in the defuse. Should land just in the nick of time, I believe.
Point 2.
Oh my God! What?
Stick it. Our match point segment.
Yeah, you
that's
know
better than every pro.
You're right. That's a hard-hitting analysis I was looking for out of you.
Put him on the leaderboard. Spike still made it to site though.
Somehow.
Last player standing.
Yeah, that's the last thing standing.
Spike down B.
Com's gonna have to 1v3 this. If he can pull it off, he's gonna get his fights are all bunched up, not giving him any room to breathe. He's got two, make that all three. The Red Bull clutch for Lev in map 1. He said it.
He said
He's
it.
better.
Just that last round, the entire way through, this guy's been unreal.
The Ascent GOAT? He's back.
He's so back.
Nothing to push it back.
Spike planted.
A lot of tension in the air here. A couple of pot shots flying forwards, but now with a util. It's a more concrete effort here from MIBR to see if they can lay claim. Dice up, section up most of this side here. Cartesia right from the side. Oxy! He's unleashed! 4 kills!
Whenever this team is under pressure, he's the man to deliver. Going toe-to-toe with the duelist people call the GOAT. And delivering a Blade Storm round to himself. My God! Those shots were too clean.
EU. Waiting for the contact to be caught here, and that's a Hunter's Fury. As soon as that attempt to flood straight back in, it's a good call to make. Cryo is delivering death blows.
When they have an ult to get into a site, this 100 Thieves team can generate win conditions. Oh! With this guy in your back pocket, 20 pound 16.
That's a filthy 4-piece.
The game is right back to being winnable for 100 Thieves.
2G proactivity is called for. They're going to be trying to fight all the way deep into Snowman. That's a good dart though, lighting them all the way up and punish inside. That's LT, defends through into the back there. Sheriff's in hands. Going to try and make it work. Boostio! Boostio! 4 kills in the round. It's an ace on the cards. Wingman forcing the issue out wide. And there you have it. Take a bow. Not too far though. You don't want to disconnect your entire setup. All good.
Got a bit of a freebie here on Cabrera to open things up, but then nice catch on Askia. Just as Askia was about to fight over Snowman control.
Few out of it. Nicely turned back, calm, low, starts to push up just a little bit, get some aggression with the drone. Trent dodges the drone, Trent! What the hell was that?
Got that kill trip. It's attached to the default site. Stealth drone coming in and broken.
Havoc's on the side, dashing in the cloud burst there. Just gets a little bit scary. Armageddon Mitch has got nowhere to go, folks. Caught inside the grab well. And the end comes for Azul. Prize able to find one, but Vic fighting like a heli on the side. What an ace out of nowhere, Vic. Absurd.
Where did that come from? Legitimately, where did that come from? Rappa's caught on that trip that net place had never been broken. Havoc didn't walk into it earlier, and then Vic just snaps the perfect crosshair placement. Precise on every single angle. He genuinely manifested that out of thin air. That came out of nowhere.
Smoke isolates it. Both flash going to be expended. As you already said, very bad buy indeed. Loud still going to be committing the abundance of util to try and make an attempt at least of this round. Already flooding out towards the fight. That's Pancada hitting off some beautiful shots. Damage done. Absolutely absurd work from Pancada Digitine. Joined by the sides here. They've got Sentinels corralled into the corner. And Pancada,
Does he have time? Yes.
pulls it out. Circle shrinking down.
I think he's got it.
Oh my God, Pancada.
Damage even at the start of the round with that wallbang headshot to begin. His Sheriff aim was remarkable.
That's insane.
Utterly remarkable.
That's insane work. Absolutely insane work. And there's your eye by Ace. Follow him on socials, hashtag unlock your ace. This one up already. Narrates the slightest of off angles and the TP forwards into the cloud burst. Needs to be careful. Util out into his hands already with a stun. Lay it down, hopping around into the corner. Stun. Well, not denying that kill at least, but still is traded out instantaneously. But bang from behind. Trying to do more. Rips away to it, Eli. He's making 3. And will he grab the 4 for the 1v1? Yes, he will. Bang! What a beast! Swiftly just brushed off the table.
And this wall set up right from the beginning of the round to allow a B pivot.
Lucio! They line up for him! And he'll happily spray them all the way down!
Remarkable things from Lucio over the last couple weeks. But that one, that might be the best so far.
Nah.
The fact he doesn't even hit the, what is that, the 5th bullet he kills Zelsis with towards the end?
One's not broken in time here, but might not be too much of a problem to pull. It's being denied. EG, hold on, Nature He's finding some ground here, but no coverage in for the back there, but he... Okay, Nature's already found himself the 3-piece, but left into that 1v2. He'd have to ace to finish this one off. Kesnit round to the side just with the shoulder, and he's found that first kill. Okay, still Garden. It's available. Playing time, backs out wide. He just wants to fight. He wants to end this round here, and now... And he spots it out entirely!
I mean, he was the one that saved them in a very similar situation on B a few rounds prior. 4 rounds earlier, something like that. He pulls out a kill with 8 seconds left on the clock. Somehow gets it from the depths.
He's got a Midas touch.
Recovers it. He does today. But also, everybody does today on EG.
Oh, he gets the info on both, actually knows that they're screen.
He has to know that Ethan is going to wrap around here. Love this idea, and Tom is caught on the rope. Locked down! Okay! Are you kidding? Out of his seat, and why wouldn't you be?
The 1v1 by going up rope. Read Psalm. Lockdown, force the swing, crosshair placement, perfect.
Hey! Guys are so bad, bro.
Okay, whoa. Ferno. God, none of this defensive util has really helped NRG get breathing room on this A site. MIBR are determined to push up on this.
They are stacked up, quad players fighting in twos, NRG.
Oh, he's so deep up mid.
Yeah, Shenum recognizes that he can get forward!
Oh, surely not another one. That would be enough to do you in.
A nail being drilled into the coffin by Shenum, who picks off Finesse on the rotate, and then after the fact, again, just it's recognizing that this NRG team are quad stacked. They are fighting towards A.
Single shot to the head is a kill. Just trying to bait out, and now the position is known, even with 20 seconds. Trent shouldn't be able to get out of this choke point. He's gonna have to take the timing on the next tap. Are you kidding? Are you joking?
It's just a stinger.
He's
Vic
waiting
is
for it to stick.
sticking the plant, the swing, the stinger! Trent! Oh my!
A Red Bull clutch.
The stinger has 20 bullets. And he is out of ammo in half a second. How does he get a spam kill?
Unreal. Asuna waiting on the other side. You mentioned some of the Vice utility. Has not really been problematic quite yet. Good night, Melzer. What the? Like, what?
What is going on? Melzer's teeing off on 100 Thieves.
Crew that needs to bounce back after the loss against EG.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's just a blip on their a blip on their radar, whatever. This is what makes Crew so scary. This is why we think Crew have finally arrived to...
Yay.
20 seconds.
Ulted up, only a shorty now. If he gets a kill, it's still good. Smoke up. Optimal position, that's one. On the reload, Yang dips back.
10
He's
seconds.
going back in the shorty. That's a double with the shorty.
It's a shorty collat.
Wait, what? Wait,
He got them both.
That is a guy that's full ulted. Goes to shorty. Okay, first kill, whatever.
Gets away, and then he gets the speed here.
That's a collat. That's one bullet, Mimi.
That's unbelievable.
Mata down low. And they're fully committing onto this. He's gonna swing out behind it, tries to capture timing, takes a step back, but gets what he was looking for. And Broad is the trap. Brock was a trap, he was lying in wait. He gets 3 on the round. Make that 4, the clip runs dry, but the damage has been dealt.
If I'm Zekken, I'm going for this. On fire so far, it doesn't even matter if he gets pinged out, dashes forward.
He does one. Zekken already pulls the acrobatics. Zekken uses a sight like a jungle gym and sits down Cloud9. Pushed into that play. That wasn't his decision.
Exactly.
He said, oh, I'm about to get pinged by a dart. Let me quickly come up with a play to kill these 2 players. Like instantaneous from this guy. Look at that. Zalsis is out of his chair. Get some of these guns down. It's not retrievable just yet, but it is a little bit scary for the post plant here. Zekken spamming through, using that hero rifle on this buy, or I should say upgrade rifle.
Shots are missing though. There's an opening for C9, not anymore.
Yeah, he closes it down. Oh, waiting on the right side, waiting for the crossfires to come through, and he finds the ace! And $100 in I Buy Power merch. Hashtag unlock your ace, baby. I mean, Zekken continues to unlock his aces.
Yeah, make sure you follow him on socials. I Buy Power, and yeah, the last kill was a little labor, but I mean, he was running everywhere to try to get kills.
Seeing the 2v4, and it's not even guns for C9 this time.
Crosshair placement could be good again.
Last player standing.
Can Vic finish it off? Bang goes for another one, an ace on the board. He's got
Keep
one
C9
star.
guessing.
without it pulling them in.
At least weapons got picked up now. 2 rifles on the side of C9.
Bang. Bang with the ace. Bang with the Red Bull clutch. In the game and to the fans today.
Sentinels fans definitely are getting some goodies so far from highlight reels coming out from these players across the board. Mentioning clutches out from Zelsis, aces on this first map or second map from Zekken first, then now onto Bang.
Yeah.
Expecting 100 Thieves to be leaning into A. Now there's no tripwire anymore, speeding to C.
100 Thieves is pretty quick on this flood. They'll be arriving at just the same time. Asuna procs his ultimate. Stuns going every which way. It's chaos on the site. But Sander! 4 kills! Shuts it down! After having a brutal series in the upper bracket, is leading the way. 24 and 13. And remember the stakes of this round. 100 Thieves forced into it. They lose this, they're almost certainly looking at map 3.
Yeah.
Interesting use of the Teo salvos from Cloud9 early on is to break some of those trips. None of them here, though.
Oxy will try to follow the drone, but will only waltz his way into Ye's crosshair. 2 kills found, make that 3 for El Diablo as he's got 4. Coming to life right off the bat. And the ace delivered.
Right off the bat, I'm scared for other teams. And what a heads-up play from Ye. I think he held on to that trip, placed it late, so it got value in the middle of the round. Those salvos used.
This would be a disaster if Cloud9 were not able to pull this through. Ye getting his first. Now a 4v3, but again, control still on the side of the defense. They're gonna need more than that. Icy gets 2! Vic on the tab, Super creeping closer, and he snaps onto him. It's gonna have to be Icy. Spike has been taken for a little while here. Can the rookie deliver again? Vic's gonna stick it, stops at half, on the swing! Icy gets his 4th, the Red Bull clutch, and EG again!
Zelsis, we talked about winning so many clutches previously before. Can Trent, however, have the firepower for 2 of these members? Oh my God! The Red Bull clutch from Trent!
Didn't have util to work with and just waited to see where the footsteps were going to be. And that's a collat.
Oh, it's a what? It's a boop boop. You see that through shot too? Yeah.
For now and just came back up. So Leaf is the one that has to stay alive here.
Oh, the tap just misses. Bang gives it another sidestep. Almost a 1-2 for Trent.
It's not half.
He's been so good in these situations, Vansili. He's been so good in these situations, Vansili. Can he do it again? Half didn't even get hit. And he pulls on again!
Unstoppable is Trent!
Zelsis 1v1s have been spectacular here, but it's 2. He's gonna have to come up big. There's the first one. Trent's gonna turn, but he's gonna have a second. Now the 3rd, and it's not enough. Trent with the stinger. Close range is just too much, but it's the post-plant king here. Tejo, Trent, ready to lock this round down. Armageddon's already passed. 1 shot comes through. It can't be traded back by Zekken. But it is Zekken versus Trent. He delays more time now, just trying to put the pressure on to Zekken. Is it possible? Firing to the left, doesn't know he's to the right. Zekken looks like he's got the defuse, and Trent's gonna hit the shot!
The second player to come across, I think it was Leaf, also to fall down, just so that Trent could bait that kill. The trust that G2 has for Trent in these moments.
It's crazy. A big lurk from Zelsis could get some tags on people, but I think his timing is already the same as John Cutie, so not really much lurk anymore.
Oh, he got blinded too, could move in somehow. Oh, G2's turning it around.
The distraction, he jumps in, has the off, so he's not gonna be providing too much unless he's up top on Heaven like that. And now it's the 3v2.
Oh
G2 are closing in on Sen, and that's a 3rd one from Jogamo.
Oh, he still moves in. Just to find information first, and then comes in right after when his teammates are getting first bloods on a retake.
Gross.
And look at what he can bring. Clean shots towards the end, a highlight reel.
No.
Gives more time here for Trent to get those salvos back up in the post plant.
Oh, just off. It does take the headshot through as Busio and EU come up strong on this one. Trent in the stinger. Trent in a stinger.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be again.
Salvos are up.
He throws them out. Half is already there. It's going to be the push from Busio here. They're both very low at health. And Trent's going to get the clutch. When does he not? A Red Bull clutch for Trent.
Somehow swinging in the 180 to get the second kill. Look at this right here. 6 bullets left in that clip when he got that second frag. Does the damage on the salvos. It's an easy right-click classic on a 1v1.
Full P. That slows behind them. Oh, the timing. It just seems like G2 has all the timing on this split matchup so far. Boostio! Boostio with 3!
And he takes G2 for a walk.
She's that slow. He was pushing through. It's just one of those, just give me the moment, give me the moment. And you give Boostio the moment, and he finds it. Also almost have on the other side. A seize comes through as well. Too close is Jogamo. His shoulder peeks through, but Leaf's able to capitalize on 2 kills. Cryo has to do so much work here. He's gonna delay, gives himself a gate crash to get a bit of a fake out here. A shot, does he know the HP? He doesn't even care. It's a headshot. Cryo with the Guardian saves the day for 100 Thieves.
Everything's gonna stop them. Austin does.
Cool.
HP is slowly going down, trying to avoid everything, and Valen punishes him.
Runs through, Valen runs into the site, the controller on G2's side. Yo, Boostio's gonna be able to grab 3 though. What is this from the IGL? Boostio continuing to run in with Xander. The whole team's moving as a pack. Leaf never happened, right?
Never happened.
You're good. You're good. We can forget about that round, at least if you're Cryo.
Aspas probably saw the clone cross there, but knew that it was a fake.
It's the one man with a hero rifle for MIBR. Zekken finds the first on to Verno, and with all of these smokes obscuring his view, Aspas just cannot even find a moment to have impact on the round. Cortezia has just picked one up as well, so decent enough weapon. The transfer from Zekken into the ace is so unreal.
Your ace. Man, MIBR, not the way they want to start on this map. One that Sen have not won yet this stage.
Oh my god, I'm insane.
It's a bit early for that, don't you think?
MIBR are going to have a major uphill battle.
Gate crash set up so Zekken can rejoin the rest of the team over towards the mound side of the map. Here comes the util, and he almost done! Zekken is at 11-1 at the moment.
They are being suffocated.
Look at his fault line. Oh my god! Both affected by it?
These guys aren't playing Valorant. They're not getting the chance to play the game.
But it's a triple face again. That's an ult popped off. Not dead yet. Not really anticipated. Still with that plenty of util. That's a snake bite wide. The face. Kill needs to be claimed here. Round and away. Yay! Has brought it to a winnable spot. Smoke in the back pocket. Not anticipating it. Valen with the reposition up towards the high ground. Yay snaps. Time. He's got it.
But for a moment, and springs out, hitting ungodly shots.
One enemy remaining.
Resurrected and comes back to snap up onto Valen. He had no idea that he teleported onto the high ground. And Potter gobsmacked.
Save for a spot like this one with the thorns in through the back.
I like that. He clears out Secret and he clears out Flowers.
Towards the top, they'll drop down! And, oh my god, how's Ye getting that one? They want to take this fight all the way to them. It's going to take a lot, though, to dislodge Trent from that spot. In that carnage once more, Chaos. Trent contains them all!
Quiet game. He didn't dominate on Lotus. He was there in the final round of Split, but otherwise it was all Leaf. But this is his map.
We're really giving him no opportunity to play because they're always putting Nebula here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Aspas thinks twice about it. But G2 have snuck in the timing. The timing is right there. Like, oh my goodness, what a flick! Valen doesn't know what hit him. Like a ball out of the blue. Aspas deals with the first interloper, and there's more where that came from. First clone, looks like that would have been shot. And there's Jorg finding Artazine. There goes that util, but Aspas with the shorty. Such efficient use of those shells.
Out of Aspas today, had a very uncharacteristic, poor performance against Sentinels.
He's off the boil. Aspas gets
Wait,
the
this
better.
Armageddon is so good. It's forcing all of G2 out, but Jaw's collecting the kills backside.
I mean, G2 will fight in the sun or inside. Doesn't seem to bother them. Aspas and Cortezia here now have to go for it. Aspas, just a wayward bullet would take the man down. Now it's up to Trent. All of a sudden, this has fallen apart. Aspas knows approximately Trent is heaven's side. 7 bullets left. 7 kills for Aspas in the game. What opponent to take down.
Oh, the extra step taken to the right.
Look how this played out.
Aspas is on fire today. Getting that first kill, and then from heaven, eventually just needed 1 bullet to connect on Jaw while he was sticking it.
Sheer wall drawn out. A little bit of a nervous moment there. Convergent pass coming into play, and here comes Jaw. Moving fast as heck, but Werner's able to stop him in his track. Shenum, though, stunned up in that corner. Oh! For 4! Exactly what you needed, but guess who comes knocking? The Grim Reaper! Aspas cut down, and Leaf finds yet another one. Round is still live for G2, but Leaf somehow has to go absolutely bonkers.
Oh my god. Had a chance with Shenum.
Okay, Leaf, for info. Little shoulder out now from behind. Leaf knows he's going to get pushed. Not to be.
Convergent paths were used. Jaw was able to get in, but no one else could. I suppose there was that special delivery there. The precision with the Vandal, lethal from Verno.
I mean, this is kind of the issue with Waylay. It was discussed on the desk, right? She can't always fight for herself straight away after getting in. Needs
seconds to spare. Sen get themselves into the postman at least, and G2 have that discipline, waiting for the smokes to dissipate. Valin earns himself 2, still Leaf back against the wall. He's got to know roughly the position of Zekken. Isolated into the 1v1, all for the ace. Dodging, sliding off to the side. Ult expended! And an ace is his!
And they needed that. 5 kills. The fake over towards A-Long where he collects the first. Coming back in to make sure that his team is bailed out of a tricky situation. A clutch, an ace. Spectacular individual performance.
Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on.
Might be the cherry on top here, but still G2 are going to be drawing that blood. Leaf finds that opening. Looking for a little bit more here. Armageddon is all being laid down on top. Sen posturing, trying to offer themselves up here in the rate. Has got so much to do! Absolutely absurd!
I think G2 played the better game. What does it matter if Zekken and Narrate are on fire like this? Oh my god, that was bonkers. The quick aim reset is superb. That's why they added this guy in the off-season.
The pivot is called for. G2 might find themselves in a bit of a trap.
30 seconds left.
Wall chords, it's fakes on fakes, obfuscating where the intention is. G2 running their way back. Second though, spots it out. Space is still being held down, and he could be that difference maker. TP in, and it's not expected. What a play!
That's so sick!
Past the Cosmic Divide.
That was such a nice play out of the strat hook from G2. The Astra ult,
wow,
disguising all of the audio cues so that Jorgamo can teleport into the tiniest little crack at the back of halls.
Jake, your wall was insane, bro. I think behind him. You didn't even know.
Sentinels, can they do it? Pull it back from the brink, but again they're isolated, cut out of the sight, divided away from it, and spammed, and stuck away! Sen, dropping like flies! And for G2, in all eyes, into the hands of Trent, and he delivers them that back-to-back trophy!
An outrageous way for the map to finish. Much improved over the last time that they played Ascent.
G2 making history, and here it is. Your Stage 1 2025 Americas champions. G2